Hey guys, it is time for my What I Got for Christmas 2022 video, and I am so excited to do this. These are my absolute favorite videos to watch. I love seeing what everyone gets at Christmas time and just seeing people's excitement about the gifts that people gave them and them talk about the people who gave them to them. Just everything about it makes it so much fun to me. And I love to record these also because I love to look back on my ones from past years and I get excited all over again about the stuff that I got those years because that's just who I am. If you're new here, hi, my name is Danielle, and I'm so glad that you stopped by. My love language is giving and receiving gifts. It just is. And I absolutely love putting thought into, getting gifts for people and just really thinking about things that will make them smile and make them feel loved and appreciated. And I feel very loved and appreciated when I receive gifts. So that is definitely my love language. And so it is so much fun for me to watch other people open their gifts and to receive gifts too. So I hope that you guys will enjoy seeing what I got this year. Yeah, let's get into what I got. And I will try to go kind of quickly and not give too much because I'm long-winded, and I like to talk about the people who gave me things. But we're just gonna go right into this and here we go, okay? The first present is from my Aunt Annette. Her name is Annette, but Aunt Annette is kind of a lot, a mouthful for young kids. So we started out calling her Aunt Annette when we were little, and that has always stuck. And in the same way, Aunt Danielle is kind of a mouthful, so my nieces call me Aunt Nell. So that was something that I always loved. But my Aunt Annette is my godmother, and so she always gets me a special gift every year. And so this year, she got me this, oh my gosh, look at just the cuteness. So she just added this little gnome on here, and the little gnome towel, which how stinking cute is that? And then this here, I can show you kind of this picture, is an outdoor blanket, and it's got cute little fish all over it, which is so stinking cute. And then I just, opened it up to look at what the inside of the blanket was like, and I discovered that inside there, she had put this adorable little tree. I'm too close. Isn't that so cute? It's just the wood and the color, and actually I love this so much and the color of it. I'm like, you know what, this is gonna stay up all winter for me because it's just wintry colors. It doesn't have to be Christmas. So yes, absolutely love it. Thought that was a super cute, thoughtful gift. Obviously the blanket will get good use because we camp and all that good stuff. And so I am so excited to have these super sweet gifts from my Aunt Annette. I absolutely love her. Next up are some gifts from my future daughter-in-law, Noelle, and her mom, Michelle. Her mom and I have become friends over the years, and we get each other gifts at Christmas time, and she does not need to give me gifts. Like I said, it's my love language. I love to give them. So I love picking out stuff for people, but she always gets me a gift too. And so she's super thoughtful in her gift giving. So I'll show you what I got from Michelle first. First of all, she knows she is not the crazy Christmas winter person that I am. She doesn't care for the snow. She's like, yeah, it's pretty, but no, I don't want to be cold. I don't want that snow. But she appreciates my love for it and my love for Christmas, so she helps me celebrate it. So first she got me this super adorable little Merry Christmas truck wood hanging, which is absolutely adorable, and I can't wait to hang this up for next year. And then she also knows that I love puzzles. Love puzzles. So my love of puzzles in winter translated into this 1,000-piece puzzle. Look how cute it is. With all the little people out in the city in the winter. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do this. So I thought that was super thoughtful of her and sweet, and I'm so happy to have it. And then my future daughter-in-law, Noelle, she got a present for my husband and I together. Right here, the Glamburgers she put on there. And super cool, it is a gift certificate to the Electric, which is like a cafe, because my husband and I are crazy coffee people. We love coffee. My husband has an espresso machine here at home and stuff, and we make, flat whites and cappuccinos and cafe americanos and cafe au laits and whatever, all sorts of stuff. And so we love going to different coffee places. So that was so thoughtful of her to get us something like that we can use for some date times. So oh my gosh, Noelle, I love you. And then she also got me some special little things that were just for me. It was pretty funny. She asked me, at the beginning of December, is there anything that I wanted? And I was like, no, just save your money. You guys are getting married this year, whatever. And she was like, well, that's nice, but I really want to get you something. And so I was thinking, and she kind of had asked me again. And I was like, well, if it gets closer to Christmas and you still have this particular style of earring left, I would love a pair of those because I just have been eyeing them. And so They are these wood and white earrings. They have like a little gold bar right here, you can see. Now these are now out of stock because she had green with the wood and those had gone out of stock already. And then there was these ones, but I thought I'd get more use out of the white. And she said, as soon as you said that, I had one pair left and I just went ahead and pulled it. So I'm so excited to have these. So I've got these from her. The ones I have in are actually her angel dangles, or no, angel bars rather. And so I will be doing an updated video of all of the earrings that I have from her now to kind of show you guys. Her website is Jenry, and it will be linked down in my description box always. It's down there. And so if you want to check out her small batch handmade clay earrings, she does a phenomenal job and I love them. I wear them all the time. It's pretty much all I wear now because there's so many good ones and I don't even, you know, like need to wear most other earrings. I still have some other favorites and, you know, from friends and stuff, but for the most part, these are my new earring wardrobe. So I'm so excited to have those. And then she also got me this, which I thought was so awesome. It's a box of verse and they're scripture cards for inspiration, reflection, and growth. And there's 60 Bible verse cards in here. And so they look like this. And I thought something I would love to do with these is they're 60, so that's more than weeks there are in a year. But I thought each week what I'm going to do is take one of these and I'm going to put it in my bathroom. I film in my master bathroom in case you don't know, very glamorous. So I am going to put one of these each week in my bathroom here so that every morning when I get up, that's the first thing I see. Every night before I go to bed, that's the last thing I see. And, you know, during the day when I'm in and out of here, that Bible verse is there all week long. So that I feel like it's going to be a great way for me to memorize some, you know, verses and stuff. Think about like when you're brushing your teeth and you're kind of just mindlessly thinking. I have like an electric toothbrush that it takes 2 minutes to brush your teeth. I can be looking at that and memorizing that verse throughout the week. So I think this is going to be like such an awesome gift. Not only was it thoughtful of her and so sweet, but it's actually going to be something that's going to be great for my faith, you know, and building my faith. So thank you so much to Noelle because, oh my gosh, she's so thoughtful and sweet and I absolutely adore her. And obviously she wouldn't have to get me a doggone thing. I'm just happy to have her, I'm happy to have her love my son. So, but I love her so much. So thank you, Noelle. My sweet friend Noni gave me this Beauty Concepts Berry Frost hand cream, which will go in my purse. And also this Siren Fine fragrances, which I have not heard of before, but I think this must be maybe from TJ Maxx. It says DW Home. Huh. But oh my goodness, you guys. It is the most like just lovely clean scent. It is like a summer candle wonderfulness. Next, I'll show you my presents from my mama. And so first, these were in my stocking. This Behold, You Are Beautiful, Song of Solomon 4:1. So this is a little compact mirror. And I thought that was so cute. So that obviously too is going in my purse. And then also in my stocking, she put this cute little hair tie. Like it's a little scrunchy, but it's got the long like little scarf here. I thought that was so cute. And I love like the pattern and the colors on it is obviously totally me. So that was super cute in my stocking. Then also from my mom, she gave me, which this box is so dang cute that I just noticed on the inside it has it too. Super cute. But she got me this adorable little bracelet. It's got a daisy there, which is trying to flip around so you can't see it. I think that is so cute. It's so like dainty and sweet. I absolutely love it. I feel like this is like a perfect summer bracelet. My mom also, she's like, it gets so hard to buy for you girls. So a couple of years ago, maybe it was last year was the first time. I feel like it was 2 years ago. I don't know. Anyway, she had said she was having a hard time finding stuff for me. Well, I know she shops at Kohl's a lot. So I was like, do you want me to go on the Kohl's website and like send you some ideas? And she's like, that would be fantastic. So that's what I did that year. And so this year I asked her if she wanted me to do the same thing. And she's like, yes, it was super helpful. Please do that again. So I did. So some of these things I already knew I was getting, or I was hoping. I sent her a bunch of different things that she could choose from, you know, kind of thing. But so first off is this sweatshirt. Oh my gosh. So I actually bought myself one of these when I was Black Friday shopping. And that's the thing, when I was looking on there and seeing how good the prices were, that's how I was like, okay, mom, check these out, and stuff is going fast. But she said some things like were gone before she could buy them. But this sweatshirt, so it's kind of like it almost has like a little bit of a bleached look to it. But it is like an oversized, it's got the little slits on the side. It also has, it's kind of cute the way like the side is, if you can see the difference in the material. Oh, you might, there you go. So that material that's like on the side seams. These are so cozy. The one that I bought myself is like black, and I got the one that was like even more bleached looking, but I almost feel like it looks like a sweatshirt that you like accidentally did that to, so it doesn't look that great. But that one I'll just wear at home, and it's, oh my gosh, it's so comfortable. I've already worn it. This is the Lounge Life tunic, and this color is Berry Magnolia, and I was like, oh, I don't have anything that type of a color, and I just think it is so stinking cute, and it's so cozy. And this one I will wear in public with leggings. It's nice and long, and yeah, so I was very excited about that. Another thing I had put on my list that I asked her for were these joggers from Kohl's, and so I just loved this color, and they're like this at the bottom, and they're actually a lot thinner than what I thought they were going to be, but I'm very glad about it actually, because I don't need any bulk added to my booty, let's just say that. And so I'm really happy about it, and I love, one of the things that drew me to it was this design in the back where it goes like that above your behind, because I have another pair of joggers that are like that, and it's flattering. And then they also have pockets. And this, I liked the name of the color of this. I don't know if it'll even be on here because I don't see the Night Sangria, it was called. But I just thought those were super cute. And she also decided to add on the matching sweatshirt, which is, oh my gosh, it's so cute. So it's more of like a regular, you know, length of sweatshirt. And I like just like the seams on the, I like details like that. I don't know why. And like the little loop here on the zipper, just so cute. So now I have that whole cute little fancy little jogger set. My sister is wearing hers today. She sent some pictures. She's in Tennessee. And my mom got her a teal set, and she said her husband kept telling her she looks like a little kid in her matching sweatsuit. So maybe I'll look like a cute little kid too. We'll see. And then the last thing for my mom, and I'm so excited that she got these, because this was honestly like, of all the things I sent her, I was like, oh, I still hope that she gets those, because I was just real excited about it. So it was the last thing I got to open from her, and I was so, actually I lied, this bracelet was, but I was so excited. But she also picked out some different ones for my sisters that are nothing like these, but she did a really awesome job. But anyway, so I picked out these shoes. I am so excited about them. As soon as I pulled them out, my one sister, she's like, those are so you. They're like, have like a 70s kind of vibe to them, and just, but I'm like, oh my gosh, when I saw them, I had to have them. And I love that they're like a low profile here or whatever, but I don't have any kind of like a white shoe. And so I wear like a 6 or 6.5. My youngest sister wears a similar, like about the same size as me. But then my other sister, who's only 2 years younger than me, she wears like a 9. And she goes, there is no way with my big old feet I could ever wear a white shoe. So you're lucky. But I am so excited to have these, because I mean, seriously, I love like the color, how it's got the black and like that tan color too. There's just something about that that just adds so much to it. And it's like stretchy on the side too. So it's like, I don't know, I'm so excited about these. So these are like one of my favorite things I got this year. So I'm sitting on the couch relaxing, and I realized the thing I told myself a million times before I started recording this video, not to forget, I forgot. So here I am, because I don't have like a physical thing to be the reminder, and I had to rely on my mind. Anybody else that worked real good for you? But anyway, I definitely did not want to forget to mention this. My dad, every year, it sounds funny because I always say like, oh, these gifts for my mom and then this one for my dad. It sounds like my parents aren't together. They are. But let's be real. Most of the time, moms pick out like the majority of gifts for everybody. And so that's kind of the way it traditionally always has been. But then my dad has always gotten my sisters and I something special just from him. So that has always been a thing. And then once we, you know, each got married and stuff, he started doing kind of some couples gifts, which sometimes he'll still do something just for my sisters and I, or sometimes it's just the couples gift. And something he has done a lot over the years has been different gift certificates or gift cards to different places to eat for us as couples. And when our kids were young, something that always went along with that was babysitting. He said, this also includes babysitting. So when you decide to go out to eat, I will babysit your kids. So that has always been a really awesome thing. Plus, most of the time, he would call you while you were out to eat and say, oh, don't bother to come and pick them up. I'll just keep them here overnight and you guys can enjoy, you know, just having an evening. So that has always been something awesome. And a lot of times, like, we'd be all out together. So it would be, you know, all the kids together kind of thing, and he was taking that on. So that has just always been awesome. And then a special time for the kids with their grandpa, so and my mom was there too, grandma and grandpa. And but anyway, this year for Christmas, my dad got us all gift certificates to Texas de Brazil. And if you know what that is, or actually, if you know what that is, you know what that is. If you don't know what that is, it's a Brazilian steakhouse. So basically, I have never been there, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and it sounds like something we are totally, like, wanting to do. So when my dad asked this year if there was anywhere that, like, sounded good to us, my husband actually brought it up, and so he was like, okay, and looked into it and got us these gift cards. So it is basically, like, there's a bunch of different kinds of food, but their main thing they're known for are these, like, giant meat skewers, and they come around to your table, and I guess you have, like, a little thing on your table with, like, it's red on one side, green on the other, and you put up, if you want them to keep coming, you keep the green up. When you don't want them to come for a while, you put it to red. But they come over to you with these different skewers of different kinds of meat, and then, like, shave off for you whatever you want. It's basically like you don't want to eat for the entire day before you go there, because you want to be able to put as much food in your body as you possibly can. This is like a time to be gluttonous. That's not something that's generally promoted, but in this instance, yes, you very much want to be. And so you got to get all your money out of that, because it ain't cheap, kids. So that is what my dad got us for Christmas. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that, because I think it's stinking awesome, and we are all super excited to go. And so I wanted to mention what my daddy got me. So, okay, now back to the other parts of the video. And then my sister Dana. So my sisters and I, like, and our husbands, okay, we don't buy for, like, nieces and nephews at Christmas. We only do birthdays for the kids, because the kids get so much at Christmas. So we're like, let's just make it fun for the adults. And then we don't all buy for each other. We do couples. We switch each year which couple buys for which couple. So this year, my sister Delynn and her husband Jason had my husband Brian and I had my sister Dana and her husband Kurt. And but Dana still got my mom, Delynn, and I all these cute little, and they were all different. But it's the most wonderful time of the year, little oven mitt here, and it's got a cookie mix inside of it, cinnamon sugar, which look like snickerdoodles basically. And so I thought that was so super cute. So that was a fun extra that I wasn't expecting to get. So thank you, Dana. And I didn't say thank you to my mom for the present she got me. She doesn't really watch my videos, but even still. But yeah, but thank you, Mama. Obviously she knows. And then I pulled these up here to show you guys and still didn't. These are from my son Gavin to our whole family. So I was super excited about this. The first one is, which my husband was cracking up about, is the worst case scenario card game. So we love to play games and stuff, and so I'm always down for, like, finding new types of games and things that we can all play together. And my husband happens to call me worst case scenario girl, like, pretty frequently, and I have no idea why. So yeah, he thought it was very funny when he opened this, because he's the one who opened it for all of us. But yeah, so I'm super excited to play that. And then he also got us this Blockbuster party game, which is hilariously, like, the case is like a Blockbuster case that you're getting a VHS, and then opens up like it, and I, like, right in here it has a thing that looks like a but so it's got all the good stuff in there to play this game. So we are supposed to be having my husband's family Christmas party tomorrow, but some people in our family are sick, like my husband and my youngest son. And so we are not going to risk taking it over there to his 82-year-old aunt or his parents. We're heading back to Florida. So we aren't going to be able to be there tomorrow. So we're like, which is New Year's Eve, actually. And so we were like bumming, and stuff. I'm like, oh, what are we going to do? And I'm like, hey, wait, we got those new games from Gavin for Christmas. So we're going to just stay home and play games and try to, have fun that way. But kind of a bummer, but I'm excited to have these new games. It makes it more exciting to have the games, because now we're like, okay, this is like our entertainment and fun for that day where we would otherwise have been spending with family. So yeah, so thank you, Gavin. Not that Gavin watches, but Noelle sometimes does. So yeah, she probably helped him pick him out anyway. Let's be real. And now we'll go to my presents from my husband, Brian. This year, he usually goes way, way, way overboard for me. Not that I'm complaining, but since we have a son graduating this year and a son getting married, we decided we were going to cut way back, and we gave each other like a $50 limit. Well, we both went over it, but I didn't go over it by very much, but he kind of did. But still, he was like, I just wanted to have things for you to open, because he knows I love gifts. But so I have done over the years where I will send him, he has me do like an Amazon wish list, and so he can go in there and choose things that I've picked. Well, in the past, he buys me everything on it, and I'm like, No, like the point is, it's like a list of things for you to choose from, not to buy everything. So this year I sent him a list and he was like, I wasn't able to get you everything on the list because it was over. And I'm like, that's the point. Like, so these are the things he did choose from the ones that I sent him of wish list things. And first is this lap desk. So it's called lap gear. So it's got like the beanbag kind of stuff on the side. And then there were different prints you could choose from for the, desk part. So I chose this faux marble, and it's got, the little lip here. So like I have a MacBook Air that he got me for Christmas last year, if we're talking about going way overboard. So I sit on the couch with that on my lap, and it slides around sometimes depending on what I'm wearing. So now it won't do that because it'll sit on this and sit right here. And then also I discovered I had borrowed his mouse because my trackpad wasn't working. That was a funny story, but we won't get into that right now. So until it did, we were using, he let me use like this wireless mouse that he had. Well, I realized it was so much faster to be able to edit with the mouse than with using like right on the, laptop or whatever. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, there was no place for me to really do it, like where I sit on the couch. So now I have my little mouse pad area here to be able to use the mouse. And then you can set your phone up in here and whatever. So I'm very excited to have this because it's going to make things much easier for me as I sit my lazy butt on the couch and I'm on my MacBook. Now here's another thing that I had put on my wish list on Amazon. These are Melody Susie UV Shield gloves. And so, which I just did, now it's been a week out, so please ignore because there's the grow out. But I had been doing my gel nails at home consistently from last September until August of this year. So almost an entire year. Like I'd take them off and put them back on, like, whatever. Sometimes there'd be like a day between. And then in August, I took it off and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let my nails breathe for a little bit and just give it a chill, So I hadn't done them then until just right before Christmas. And, but I was watching, she's like one of my most favorite people ever to watch. Her name is Jen, the Realfluencer. In fact, I will put her channel down in the description box because she's freaking hilarious and just awesome. And she was talking about some like anti-aging kind of things. And this was one of the things where these UV shield gloves for if you do gel nails, because your neck and your hands are two of the places that show age the fastest. And if you're putting your hands in UV lights constantly, you're going to start having, noticeable aging on your hands from the light. So she had mentioned these and I was like, that is such a great idea. So he got me these because I was like, I don't want to have no old crusty looking hands. I mean, they're already getting there, but yeah. So I was like very excited to be able to do my gel nails and feel like I'm like protecting my hands from the UV light. Remember when I said I wasn't going to be over-explanatory about presents? Another thing that was on my Amazon wish list. I have my Apple Watch, and several months back, I can't remember when it was, I saw that they have these like thin bands. So these are like the athletic style band, but they're way thinner than the ones that like come with it. And the reason I wanted the really thin ones is because of my tattoo. I didn't want my watch band to cover any part of my tattoo. So when I saw that they had these really thin ones, I was like, heck yes. And so I have a pack of colors from that. And then I had put on my list this pack of colors, which I was like, ooh, the red and green for Christmas time would have been great, but I'll have them for next year. But I've got like a white, wine color, khaki green or olive green. I mean, a whole bunch of them. So this was a whole other pack with like the purple and the navy and like cream and stuff. So I'm excited to have those. Another thing I chose, I had seen that these were on a lightning deal. So I sent my husband an email on it with a link and I was like, hey, if you wanted like one of the things that I would really like for Christmas, these are on lightning deal, so you should probably snag them right now if you want to get them for me. And my sister was buying them because they both work at the same place, and she was like, "Oh, real nice, nothing like your wife telling you like, hey, buy me this for Christmas." But I was like, and he's like, she could have just got them for herself anyway if she wanted some, but whatever. But so it's a 3-pack of these sports bras. So there's white, black, and navy. And I'll pull it out to show it to you because they're so cute. And I'm going to be getting back into working out again because I do love it. I just haven't been doing it. And so I needed some new sports bras. I mean, like, it's ridiculous. I was realizing most of the sports bras I got before we moved to this house, and we've lived here for like 12 years. So and I mean, I think I had a lot of those way before that. So they're a good 15 years or more old. But anyway, these ones have removable padding, but I like this kind of padding because I don't know, I just feel like then, like if you want to run somewhere and you're in kind of your workout stuff, it just gives a little better look than like the super pancaked flat that a lot of sports bras give. But my favorite part about them was the crisscross bag. And these had super awesome reviews. And I also, another thing that I really love about it is how long this band is right here, because I just like that feel underneath, like as more support and just the look of it. And then if you're wearing a high-waisted legging too, to be like working out at home and not have to wear a tank top also with it, but I would still feel like more comfortable having more coverage between the high-waisted legging and this coming down a little further. So I was really excited. Can't wait to start working out. And I feel like there's just something that motivates you a little bit to get back into working out when you've got some cute stuff to work out in. Maybe it's just me. Let me know if you're the same way. But yeah, I'm excited about it. The last thing he got me from my Amazon wish list are these P&J Trading. They are fragrance oils. So they're not essential oils. They are fragrance oils, but you can use them in diffusers and stuff like that. And I got a set back in the fall, like early fall, that was spice. I think it's just called spice or spices or something like that. They have a million different kinds. I will try to link stuff down below if there's things I got from Amazon and stuff. So if you're interested in them. But there's like one that I didn't care for, which was like coffee cake. But all the other ones in that set I love. And I actually have the cinnamon one going right now in my house, and it smells so cozy and lovely, like I'm cooking something wonderful, but I'm not. So I had seen this coffee shop, but seriously, guys, there's so many different options of types of sets, and you can buy singles, whatever. But so this one has coffee, cafe mocha, chai tea, hot chocolate, blueberry muffin, and French vanilla. So I am super excited. I don't really do a ton of candles. I do candles occasionally, but this to me is like just such a simple, and I don't have to worry about remembering to blow it out or something. Not like I'm terrible about that, but I just like to, it's in my kitchen, but my house is very small, like my diffuser is in the kitchen. And so it smells up my kitchen and my living room and like down the hallway and stuff. So I love having oils. So yes, that is the coffee shop oils. And so I'm so happy to have those. And then for the last two things he got me, this little box. He's so stinking cute and he pays so much attention. I don't know, you might be able to recognize by what you see on here. Any guesses? Any guesses? But I had mentioned that Noelle had done a pop-up shop, and she showed some pictures of some different jewelry on there that she had exclusively at the pop-up that I was like, and I'm like, there were these earrings, and they're like kind of like this rusty kind of color, and I'm like, they looked so awesome, and I'm like, great, I'm gonna have to buy more because I want that color. And so he immediately texted her and was like, hey, Danielle was talking about this color of earrings, like, you know, whatever. And so she hooked him up. And these are the Flower Power, and they're in that color. Oh my goodness. Do you see that color? Do you see that color? Like, that's my kind of color right there. So he made sure to get with her right away and be like, help. She said she wanted this color of earring that you showed. So I am so excited, which I thought was super cute. And so, yes, I'm very, very happy about that. So I got 2 new pairs of January earrings for Christmas. I am a lucky girl. I'm gonna have the best dressed ears you ever did see. Yep. And then the last thing that I want to show you, because it's like my favorite thing, but it was actually in my stocking. But it's a Christmas poem for Danielle from Brian. And then it's a whole little poem. On Christmas Day, the snow was falling, a winter wonderland fit for a king. Well, I kind of had a feeling right when I saw that. In the north lane of our grand town, we gathered round to dance and sing. The alpha wolf howled at the moon above as we sipped on a hot cocoa full of love. This holiday season, may your heart be light, filled with cheer on this most wonderful night. Because it is tickets to see my favorite band, Fit for a King, but they are also with North Lane, which is why I said something about North Lane up here, and Alpha Wolf, which Alpha Wolf's not totally my favorite. We did see them once, but they're okay. But Fit for a King is my absolute favorite, and North Lane I wanted to see for, well, quite a while now because my son Riley absolutely loves them. And the best part about this is Brian and I are going with my son Riley and his, I don't know if we call her a girlfriend yet. his friend that he's getting to know very well that lives out of state that will be coming to visit. And so it is going to be the 4 of us that go to see this concert. So I am so excited about it. So that was such a super awesome, fun surprise for Christmas. And so obviously went way over the budget, but I'm not going to complain about it. So thank you, Brian. He already knows. He knows. He's the absolute best. I know I've said it before, and I know a lot of people think their husbands are great, but I'm telling you, I'm sorry, girls. I got the best one. It's just the way it is. And I'm so incredibly thankful for it. So yeah, I'm so happy. And then the last 2 gifts I'm going to show you here are from my sister Dylan, because we were the ones that, like, she had me this year. And then I'm going to show you a couple other quick things from my cousin Debbie that sent me a package in the mail, and then another friend that I will show you right at the end there. But first, from my sister Dylan, you guys. First off, what she did, this is the cutest thing ever. For all the presents that she did for people, she did these black and white pictures of them on their presents. So that was like the gift tags, which I thought was such a fun idea. So this first one is of me. I don't know how many years ago this was, probably 4 years or so ago, in my Christmas jammies at my mom and dad's. But also my mom had put these underwear in our stockings. So I decided to put the underwear on over my pajamas for this lovely picture. So that was one of my gift tags. And then this other one, she took it must have been at Easter. Yeah, it was at her house at Easter 2 years ago. I believe it was 2 years ago. And so it's this one where I am looking very much like I don't really know, but I'm feeling a little like celebrity or something there, but with more wrinkles than celebrities would let show. But yeah, so those were my just throwing things around. So those were my gift tags, which I thought were super fun, and how fun to be able to keep those. So she has hilarious ones of my husband. I won't share this without his permission, but they were funny. So when I show you the last thing that she got me, I was like, Dylan, because I knew she had to go way over our limit for that. But also she got me this, and she goes, oh, that was your birthday present that I never got you. So my birthday was April 12th, but she was just now getting me my birthday present from last year, which is, she didn't have to give me anything at all, but I thought that was really cute. So remember I said I love puzzles? I also really love books. And so she got me this puzzle, which is Reader's Paradise. And do you see this? I mean, this is so fun. And it's really cool because like the different little like books that are on here and stuff, like everything is so intricate. And I love like it shows the upstairs and like coming into the bookshop. And I don't know, there's just something about it that I absolutely love. It's totally perfect for me. She knows. She knows. And so I absolutely love that. But you guys, you're going to have to wait a second because I'm going to have to get this set up for this last present. I still cannot believe that she got me this. And she was so excited to get it. She was telling me a few weeks ago that she had ordered my Christmas present. And she was afraid it wasn't going to be in time because they kept pushing back the date when it was going to be coming. And she's like, I'm going to be so upset because I've been so excited about it. And when I got it, I can see why. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, enough for me building it up. Just hold on a second. Do you see this? Okay, so it's got 3 different settings. It's got low and medium. Sorry, there's gonna be some reflection there, but and high. I have my own Glamburger neon sign. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, I am so excited about this. I don't even know what to do with myself. I just feel like it was the coolest, most thoughtful. She's like, you know, my dad's like, what's Glamburger? Well, that tells you. And my sister's like, it's her channel. It's her channel on YouTube. And like, come on, just the thoughtfulness of that. Oh my gosh. It is so stinking cute and so thoughtful and she went way above our price range that we're supposed to be in. But it was like, she just really, really wanted to be able to get this for me so bad. And that's what I'm talking about gifts. The excitement she had to get me this gift, that's how I feel about giving gifts to people. And her seeing my excitement in getting it, that's what I love to see when other people, and you have to remember, like, this is something I have to remember, giving and receiving gifts is my love language. That's not everybody's. So when you give someone a gift, you can't have an expectation of how they're going to react to it, because you might be disappointed then. And that's not fair, because that's an expectation you're putting on this person. And so don't give gifts in that way. But when someone does get really excited about the gifts you give them, I mean, it just, as someone who loves to give gifts, it just gives you that extra, like, super excited boost. But, like, you guys, I just thought this was the, like, ultimate gift. And that's what my husband goes, when she asked me if you had something like that, I was like, oh, that's such a good idea. And so I just think it is absolutely perfect. And I actually really love that it's not a color, because then I feel like when I do, I mean, I'm going to end up putting it back behind me here, but then eventually when I do have a beauty room, whatever color the walls or whatever I end up doing, it won't be, there's no chance of it like clashing with anything. It will just look good everywhere. And so I absolutely love that it's just like that white. And I'm just so stinking thankful for all of these amazing gifts that my friends and family gave me for Christmas this year. Like, I mean, I always am, but there were definitely some, like, this is the coolest. This is just, Dylan, I love you so much. I love my family so incredibly much. And they're all very thoughtful gift givers, and I mean, as you can see, everything here, like, these are things that people know I would love. I mean, some of them I technically did pick out for myself, but the things that I didn't, they're still things that people know, like, they know me well, and they know exactly what to, is going to make me excited. And so I am so happy to have them. So I'm going to carefully put this away, and then I'm going to show you what my cousin Debbie sent me, Debbie John, and then another special friend. Now, if you do not know my cousin Debbie, her channel name is Debbie John, so obviously that will be linked down below. And she made me, because she knows my favorite word is joy, and so she made me this beautiful Christmas decoration. Like, how cute is this? Like, to have somebody make something for you, oh my gosh, she's so sweet. So I love, like, the wood beading around the joy and, like, the buffalo plaid. Look, I've got some of that behind me right back here. So I am excited because this is going to be packed away to come out next Christmas. I always get kind of excited when I get some new, like, Christmas decor that the next year it'll be, like, pulled out for the first time and decorated, or decorate my home with it. And so it's, like, something I can look forward to having out for the first time the next year. So now I have this one and my decoration from Michelle, and so that will be super fun to pull these out and decorate my house with them, and just feel that love that somebody thought of me and made or bought these things for me. So thank you, Debbie. So this other item that she made and put these little crystals on, let me get it all situated here so I can give you the full beautiful effect, is this layered bracelet. So there's the little infinity symbol there, some little butterflies, and then there's the little crystals on there. Some greens and purples and just super pretty blue. So cute. And actually, let me put it on and show you, because I tried it on and I was like, oh, they're so cute. Okay, there you go. So you have a good picture of what it looks like all together there. Isn't it so pretty? I think that is so cute, the little butterflies. So pretty, so thoughtful. Thank you, Debbie. And then this other thing, I think I'd mentioned something in a video that she was showing, and I was like, ooh, that's so fancy. Like, I can't remember exactly what I said about it, but I do remember now, once I saw it, her saying, I'm going to send you some someday. And I was like, absolutely not. Like, do not do that. But she did, because she's Debbie and she does that. And so this is from Chanticleer. Yeah, you heard me right. Chanticleer. Who am I? I'm not a girl who has Chanticleer, I'll tell you that. And this is the cheek shade Joy. It's Joy. So this is what the box looks like. Now this is something I will keep the packaging for, because hello, it's Chanticleer, okay? And inside, look at the packaging. If you can see, like, the shape of it, kind of hard to tell, but maybe you can a little bit. Like, it's just like this cool, it's like it's melted metal or something. And so Joy, horse, it says there, if you can see it. And then, wait till you see this, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Now this is like one of those things, like, do you use it? Because it's Chanticleer and it's really pretty. And oh my gosh, but I'll have to use it at least once, right? Oh, it's so pretty. It's just the cutest thing. If you can see, like, the horse itself has, I think it must be maybe like a, what do they call that? An overspray. And then I don't know, because I don't know that it's shimmery that whole way through, if that's just an overspray, because then behind it is matte. So I'm not sure, but oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's so fancy. And thank you so much, Debbie, because oh my goodness, like, girl, who am I? And then the last thing is something super special from, it wasn't necessarily a Christmas present. It was a giveaway that I won during like Advent. But I consider it a Christmas present because I have been getting to know this person and just enjoying her videos so incredibly much. Her channel is So Much Design with, I think it's Hanne. It's Hanne. I asked her how to pronounce it and she's like, don't worry about it. Just say she is Danish. And when I looked up Danish pronunciation of Hanne, it said Han. So if it's wrong, I am so sorry, but I really tried to figure it out so that I would say the name right. But actually, you need to say it in your video so that I know one of your videos. I often forget to say that my name's Danielle, so if people just see Glamburger and don't notice my name somewhere, they're probably like, okay, Glamburger, what's your name? But yeah, so if you wouldn't mind saying your name in a video, so then I will know for sure. But she lives in London. And her videos, I have been living vicariously through her videos. She goes to the fanciest, most beautiful places. Her and her husband love to go to different places and have tea at them, which I love the concept of like tea and in the afternoon all their little like fancy desserts and little like sandwich things and stuff. I think that is the coolest thing ever. We don't have that here in the States. Like, we're so boring. And so I love watching that, but she goes to all these like high-end designer stores and just the beautiful displays of stuff. And you know, around Christmas time, the lights in the in London going down the streets, and just, I don't know, it has been so awesome. And I love, she has been showing during her Christmas stuff, since she is Danish, the different traditions that she has from where she came from. And so the different foods that she was making, or just different things that they do for Christmas time. And I absolutely have loved it and have been so enjoying getting to know her. She is so sweet and just lovely to get to watch her videos and hear her beautiful accent. And I don't know, I've just really been enjoying. So thank you so much, Hanne. I hope that's how you say your name. But you know, I have the best of intentions in pronouncing that. But I won this giveaway that she did, and you guys, I am so thrilled by this. I cannot even tell you. So she has showed it's called Fortnum and Mason, and this place is gorgeous. It's like, to me, something from movies. Like, this is way too fancy to be real life, okay? But it's not. It is real life. It's just not real life for me. And so she showed going into Fortnum and Mason, and her husband having afternoon tea there, and just, I don't know, it's phenomenal. And so she had picked up some different ornaments while she was there, and during her Advent videos, she did some giveaways for these ornaments. And she had 3 different ones. There was a little designer handbag, like the blown glass kind of ornament, and then there was a Hello Kitty one, and then this particular one. And she said like to pick which one you would want to win if you won, and she picked 3 winners. And so when I found out that I won this, I was like so dang excited about it. I was like telling my husband about it and stuff, but I didn't like show it to him in a video or anything, or you know, her video. And so he's like, okay, you know, like whatever. Well, when it came the other day and I showed him, he's like, that's really cool. And so I want to show you. So it came in the little fancy bag from Fortnum and Mason. I mean, like, stop it. This right here already just makes me feel so fancy. There's nothing in my life that is designer or fancy or anything like that. Like, that's just not the lifestyle that I live. However, I feel like a dang princess right now opening this up. Like, I just feel like I am in the lap of luxury as I untie that beautiful bow. And let me open this up and show you. I knew when she showed these the 3 ornaments, those other 2 that I told you about, but this one, I was like, oh, no. I need that. I need that in my life. And so let me show you. First of all, super cute. Can you see it on in the bag here? It says, time for tea. Can you see that? My lighting. There we go. And then, I cannot even. So it says Fortnum and Mason up here. Do you see the little teacups. Oh, they have tea in them. Yes, they do. They got some little spoons. Here's your little teapot here. So fancy. Let me turn that around for you so that you can see your little sandwiches. And does that egg salad? Kind of looks like it could be. And some little delicious desserts, which kind of looks like strawberry shortcakes. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. But there's that teapot again. And it's on this beautiful little silver platter here. And you guys, the weight of this is hefty, which I'm like, I'm glad I have a fake Christmas tree because you can bend those limbs to make it hold anything you want to. Because on a real Christmas tree, I think it might weigh down too much. So perfect for me. But I absolutely love this. And I told her, I'm like, this to me is like, it's like a little piece of London coming to me, a place I may never see in my life, but through like her videos and watching and getting to see like inside of these places and stuff. And then to have this special little ornament, I am going to be so joyful to put this on my Christmas tree every year and think of her and just how sweet she has been, like getting to know her, and to have a little piece of London in my home. I think that is the coolest thing ever. So thank you so much for this beautiful gift. I know it probably cost a pretty penny to send over and everything too, because we all know how postage is. And it came actually a few days after Christmas, which was totally fine. She knew, she said, you know, with the way postage is here, like their postal workers are on strike, I believe. And so she's like, I can't guarantee it'll be there for Christmas. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Because like I said, I love having something that I know it's going to be brand new on my tree the next year, or brand new for my Christmas decor. And so this will go on my tree for the first time next year. And I just cannot wait to be able to put that on my tree. I mean, seriously, do you see how adorable? Like the detail on the little teacups and like on the edges of the platter there. Like, are you seeing it? Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. So I could go on and on because for some reason stuff like that, just anything like that's like miniature like that, oh gosh, does it get this girl. So that was what I got for Christmas 2022. I am so thankful to everyone for everything. I feel very blessed, more so than by these things, by the people who gave them to me, because they are what makes my life so full and so joyful. And so I am just so thankful, and I hope that everyone loved the gifts that I gave them too. I mean, everyone seemed to. And so that is a huge part for me of the excitement of Christmas, giving gifts to everybody. And then my best friend Anne and I, we usually exchange our gifts after Christmas and stuff, so we still have our little gift exchange to do, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Is there anything here that you also got? Or these, you know, sometimes you can get ideas for things to get other people for next year or for birthdays or whatever, or things to put on your own list. So is there anything here that you would put on your Christmas list for next year? Let me know. All right. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And now I get to put everything away or start using it and all that good stuff. So I'm excited. All right. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.